What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
안녕, 로입니다.
I'm Keith.
I'm Jarek. I'm Zach.
Surreal, Michigan.
You know the vibes. Y'all seen the thumbnail. I saw the picture. I seen the title. BTS, Film Out. Believe this is the last part of the BU. Mm-hmm. We gonna be jumping back into the BU anyway, y'all, just to really do like deep dives and to have like deeper conversations about a lot of the stuff. So it's no big deal. This is your first time on the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications.
Go watch our old videos.
And also, jump on the Patreon. We'll be doing a live version of Film Out on there. The concert vlog is up. Also, it's going to be rides, some runs on there. It's a dope-ass community, so just make sure you guys get a chance to jump on there. Run. Other than that, though, let's jump right into this.
All right.
Where is everybody?
No, it's just here. Everybody's here.
He said, yo, you know this, my man? Hey, no, I'm just playing.
Yo, my man, how you know this joint? Like, oh, my fault, chief. I was in Kroger's. Shit. Jungkookie. Sorry, y'all. Shit. An angel. That ain't runch. What a beautiful home. Hey, yo! I don't even feel right. Film Out. Let's film out, y'all. As y'all can see, this was I think, like I said, this is the last part of the BU.
Yeah. So far.
Yeah, you know, I mean, we don't know what the future entails for them unless somebody's about to tell us, like, actually, at the interview, they said this was it. But now this is a clean joint. Like I said, I've heard Film Out before.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with y'all. It's like from a musical standpoint, like everything is great here. Obviously, like the vocal line kills it. Like the beat progression, I do like the tail end of it and everything. Like once the song opens up and it turns like more grand than the end of the song, that's what I really love about the song. But this song never really kind of knocked my socks off, or wasn't really kind of one of them ones that like moved the needle forward. Just was a song that I was getting things that I already knew about them. I already knew they were talented vocalists and great rappers. So it's a good joint for me, and the video is very beautiful. But I was never overly crazy about Film Out, and I kind of feel that way still. But I guess we'll wait until the live version to see maybe if that's a little bit more impactful, because even at the concert, things that may not have been something that was songs we gravitated towards, once we heard them, it just was like, you know what, I kind of got a better respect for the song, and I kind of fuck with it. But that's kind of where I'm at. Where y'all at with it then?
With this, I forgot how I even came across this song. It just was playing, I think, because I have the single version, so it's not like it's an album or anything like that I was listening to. I really don't know how I came across that song, and I was just like, yo, I gotta download this. I thought it was dope, of course. All the vocal line handled business. This wasn't one where I felt like anyone specifically like stole it. If anybody, JK, really? But I just love his part. And I love when they all come together and harmonize for ooh la 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 la. Like that's very mellow. But and I didn't cheat and watch this video actually, and I'm like, yo, this is very dope. I love filter shots. When it's like, not this one, but the one where it's more like, y'all DPs and cameramen, so y'all can translate what I'm talking about.
The one where it's redded out and
where it's like red. I love dusky kind of. Those are my favorite type of shots in movies or anything. It's
called like Sierra, or it's the filter joint, but I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, when they come up, I'll be like that joint or whatever.
Like
this. Mm-hmm. When like an explosion, and then when it goes like that darker red, this. Mm-hmm. That's like some of my favorite shots or whatever like that.
Them Sarah Connor shots.
Yeah, hell yeah, definitely. So, I really like this a lot. I'm actually gonna watch this again probably at some point this week, probably later or whatever like that, just to kind of get what was going on in the BU and stuff like that, because I haven't watched any BU videos in about a month, I want to say. It's kind of only thing I remember off top is I Need You and Run, just because I listen and watch those videos weekly. So
I think we will have especially once our schedule clears up, we will have like a joint where it's just like, yo, we got 3 hours.
Let's just go through.
Let's just kind of go through the BU and let's have a conversation about all the videos and how we feel about it.
Mm-hmm. But just putting the ball on my part. Like I said, I love this song. It hit me when I first heard it. It's in Japanese. So it's a little bit different. So I'm not gonna act like I know the lyrics and can grasp it. The part I sing is the part is what I know. But that goes in any language. But yeah, so it's a dope video, dope song. What's up, Zach?
I actually like this song, but I just feel like how beautiful the video was shot. It just makes that song just a bit more beautiful. It's one of those type of songs. I agree with you though, like that red and orange dust shots. Those are definitely clean. I like this.
Yeah, the video is super clean. I agree with you, Nick. The song overall really didn't do anything for me. It's not my cup of joe.
Don't even drink coffee.
Don't even drink coffee. Never seen you with no Cafe Bustelo.
Yeah, you've never seen me in the morning, so that's a good thing. 'Cause that guy's even worse.
No, we've seen you in the morning.
He's a cranky baby.
Yeah, the song wasn't nothing, too crazy for me. You said this is a part of the BU. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing the whole BU, just because when you watch the whole thing, it might hit a little bit different. But nothing too exciting for me.
I've seen this video before. I stumbled onto this when we were in our COVID lockdown. I think it was actually their quote unquote comeback or the video's debut. I watched it then, so I was at an ground level. This is definitely a BU thing, and I didn't really get it fully then. I still don't get it fully now because I don't know what everybody's powers are. But basically, you see Jin looking through a window and seeing all 7 of them.
I know he's the one that's
himself.
alive.
He's the time traveler, and he's trying to save everybody. But JK can see him, which is why JK looked up, saw the hourglass in his hand, looked down, saw the same hourglass on the table, and then that's when the day started to decay. He's running out of time, and now he's stuck in the day as it is flipping. And
people made it seem like the BU didn't have not. If anybody can tell you exactly what the BU is, that's just an interpretation of what they saw. I'm not sure how true that is, but people keep saying that. Have you heard anyone say that?
Yeah,
like, it's no straight guide of what.
I feel like we was looking for a conclusive type of thing.
And we're not going to get it. It's kind of like make up it as you go along. But there are a lot of things that are consistent. So, like this desert with all the doors, it's the same thing we saw in On.
Yeah.
When JK had supposedly died in that river. You know what I mean? So it's the same sort of setting. And now that he's going into a different day that has already been destroyed, already been decayed, in the same type of room looking for his friends that have already gone. And now he's there. Well, I'm looking at, he's there. He's looking for them, but he disappears, and Tay's looking at the other side, but Jin's no longer there. You know what I mean? Like he left. So it's kind of like, 2 ships passing in the night, or whenever we see in a TV show, I'm looking for my brother, but I leave a room, my brother walks in with somebody else, like that sort of thing. It's pretty deep and it's pretty crazy. I just wish I knew definitively exactly what everybody, because everybody's got powers in this thing, I believe, to some level, to this degree, what everybody's powers were, so it would make more sense as far as piecing the story together and as far as everything else. But the song, I definitely love the song. I think Jimin stood out for me, especially with the high notes he was hitting at the end. Definitely killed that.
Yeah, he usually always does that.
Yeah, he usually shows out. But this is definitely a dope joint. Everything about this joint was definitely, when I first saw it, it was one of those videos I kept putting on repeat and playing. Not even for the video visually, but just being locked in the COVID time. It felt good to hear music that made you feel good. And the harmonies were crazy because at that point, we weren't even doing any of this. So I knew Dynamite, I knew whatever Make It Right or whatever I would kind of diving into, basically Map of Soul 7 and things like maybe an album before, album after, no album was after that yet. Map of Soul, like Save Me, Fake Love, the popular emo hits that I tend to like. And then to come back to this was perfect. So it was definitely a good jump, but this felt good to listen to because it definitely displayed their vocals, which is now commonplace for us. But at that time, I was like, yo, they can really sing. They're not an act. They're not, studio made. They're not trumped up. I was still in like the infancy phases of fandom or army or whatever you want to call it. So I'm still trying to process it. Is this a real thing, or is this just a studio or industry plant? You know what I mean? But no, they're legit. And I ask myself those questions because somebody else is going to ask me those questions. I need to be able to answer. But no, they definitely did their job.
Pull up on Keith in North Philly. Yo, is they industry plants?
Yeah, they definition.
Give us the answers.
Yeah, they definition for the BU joint is an interwoven ecosystem of context. The Bangtan universe tells a fantasy-infused fictional narrative of 7 friends navigating young adulthood.
Oh, spoiler alert.
It's a coming of age in which the 7 members of BTS become teenage characters struggling to make their way in the world. And then everything else is theory-based. Okay. So those convey messages to you, and then it's our job to come up with like what we think theories is, and then, they have the most popular theories, and then we can get into our own shit.
And the teenager thing makes sense with it starting from Young Y, starting in the most beautiful moment. So
it all makes sense. Like I said, it's just one of those things where
Young Y, my fault.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where I wanted us to be able to interpret it and do everything ourselves, but I wanted to leave some type of interpretation from the Redeemers or Army to let us know. But people basically have been telling us like anything anyone tells you is just going to be whatever they think.
Yeah.
So now I kind of want to rewatch it with everything that we kind of already know and just.
Trying to piece it together.
Yeah, and then come up because I think personally we was killing shit. We was hitting shit out the park. Honestly, like we killed. Like we compared ourselves to the back. We was killing when we was breaking them joints down because for the most part people was.
I feel like we watched too many movies not to be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna look at everything in a cerebral light.
Imagine telling people you make films and you can't break down a video. That's kind of crazy. Like,
I don't have any idea what the fuck this is. You know, it looks good.
what kind of shot is that?
It's a wild on the 16 going back in the dolly zoom. It's like nah,
Who the fuck is this guy? Check out Scorsese over here.
How'd you feel about it?
It's not really my cup of tea as far as the music, but hey, listen. I like the aesthetic. I like the use of colors they had. Using like that, having like that calm to chaos moment, like that kind of
Beautiful
like,
clouds in the back.
Yeah, I like that. It was like real peaceful, relaxed, and then on the flip side you got an explosion and everything else, and then like the change of the colors, that was cool. Yeah, I mean like the song itself is like okay, like we know what they can do, so it doesn't surprise me at all. But yeah, the music video was definitely something.
What's your
like,
favorite BTS song?
You talking?
Palm Man, I think is his favorite one.
I'm Palm Man.
Probably that you talk. Well, that's
Dionysus.
August D, but I just it's been a minute, so I ain't even. Yeah.
This was cool though. Like they had a bunch of things in here, just frame within a frame type stuff. It kept you watching. There was always something to look at with each angle they took. But yeah, I mean, I think that was the most fun thing for me as far as just this video. The song itself was you know, it was cool. It's not like something I'd be like, I had this on repeat or something like that, but definitely fun to watch.
I feel like
wrote
Nate
this
would
too.
listen to it.
Oh shit!
Probably.
Co-wrote and co-produced.
Probably.
He did this with a collaboration with the
probably
lead
would
vocalist
like
of a Japanese rock power trio called
Like-
Back Number, Ayura Shimizu.
Yeah, he probably would like this.
Yori Shimizu.
Name.
The track's producer UTA. Nah, that's dope. That's
I also like how that zoom in shot, it makes it look like a photograph. And like you zooming in on the photograph.
It's
when
a
arms
beautiful house,
start
by the way.
rapping. I was just about to say that. I'm like, yo, that's a dope ass apartment. Like,
yeah. Your cinematography has to be God tier with the title track called Film Out.
Yeah.
So it's just, you know.
It seemed like they did a little extra for this too. Like they
oh shit, yeah. JK looking at the hourglass and it's Jen.
Yeah, everything definitely is like, it's poetry. That's beautiful.
I like
JK
that
writing this stuff. That's dope.
I don't know why. That was kind of heartbreaking. His
The use
friends
of
not
color
there.
in this was dope, man. Like they had really good contrast though.
You see how they almost grayed out a little bit,
Yeah.
but everything else is so vibrant.
Yeah, see, it's all this. They
That right
snapped
there,
at the
man.
tail end of all this. The vocals kicked up. Wasn't a key change. It sounded more like they used like the drum pattern and a bass kick instead of like the key change to just kind of make the song.
It was like, Jimin, go snap.
Yeah.
Just rock out, Jimin. We just need you to.
Yeah, and this was beautiful. That
Even with him picking up in pitch and everything like that, I feel like it still didn't boom and go crazy. Like they all stayed within like a certain pocket for the most part.
because it definitely wasn't kind of like like it still was a run, but it still, like you said, was contained. So it was clean. Like I said, it's just one of those songs that doesn't just kind of do it completely for me. Now, like I said, I've listened to like songs, and then you on your fifth and sixth listen, and you'll be like, "What the fuck was I thinking? This shit slapped." This definitely, like you said, is something where, as far as the video goes, this shit
meat
feel
for
like
butter.
a fucking like I'm watching Tenet or one of them joints where you gotta kind of
Christopher Nolan
yeah,
joint.
Nolan joint.
This is
Gotcha.
definitely a song, like I said, and this is a song I'm not doing shit, and I'm just a thinking song. I call some music I just play when I just want to sit and think about shit, and
Playing chess.
like Coldplay. This song. But yeah, good
Can't
song.
listen to music while playing chess.
You can't?
I used to play with headphones on.
Yeah, I was just say some people have headphones on and shit.
It helps me look at the board without outside interference.
I can't
play
do
with the
I
timer?
can't
Maybe
do work
maybe
listening
maybe in
to people.
headphones.
I
play
have
with
to
the
have
timer?
headphones on doing whatever
maybe
I
in
do.
headphones.
Like,
Maybe I
comment,
could do
subscribe,
half
man. Hashtag Redeemers. Let us know if you play shows.
Bro, send me
You gotta subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. What the hell are you doing? Y'all just seen the breakdown. We just did in here. We got more breakdowns on our Patreon. Join the Patreon. Exclusive drip. Exclusive content. We about to jump into the live version on there. Love you guys to death. We're gonna holler at your army. Peace.